Hello, this is Blizzard Star, and welcome back to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Last time, we finished up in the tomb of Sado Nord. We got his swords. We got off we escaped Korriban with our lives. And then we got Sasha back to her father. Now I think it's time to go and explore a new planet. Maybe Tatooine, because I think that was on there. So let us go.
Another vision. The Force is guiding us, helping us retrace the steps of Malak and his old master, leading us ever closer to the Star Forge. Tatooine is known for little but glowing sand. I find it surprising that there would be a star map somewhere in its desolate wastes.
Maybe Tatooine wasn't always a desert.
Perhaps, though that would have been tens of thousands of years in the past. Now there's nothing but the howling emptiness of the Dune Sea. The star map would likely have to be within some kind of shelter to protect it against dust and sandstorms. I suspect there are many such caves and caverns hidden in the sands of the Dune Sea. The creatures of this world probably use them as their lairs. No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
You might be right about that, Priscilla. Alright, let's make our way down to the planet's surface, shall we? Alright, Priscilla, you can come along, and so can you, Cadris. Let's go.
Welcome to Anchorhead, potential customer. Zerka Corporation stands ready to serve, after some formalities, of course. First, your ship is not on our list of planned arrivals for today. There is a docking fee of 100 credits because of this.
What if I don't have the money?
That would be unfortunate. Zerka Corporation can't afford to extend credit. Everyone pays. That's the rule.
Any way to reconsider the fee?
I assure you that the fee is non-negotiable. We have a very thin margin of profit on this world.
Money I'll save, I'll spend in your stores.
No, I'm sorry, but we have to charge something. Maintenance is expensive out here.
$5.
I thought you would. Without these fees, Zerka Corporation would have closed this port years ago. This will cover any future landings as well. It's like a registration, so we can serve you better when you return. Now, as a customs officer, I can provide information on services. Is this visit business or pleasure?
give me some background on Tatooine.
There isn't much to tell. It's a very old planet, well past its prime. Zerka Corporation is the only company with any interest in it. It's not a very pretty world, but there is opportunity here if you know where to look.
What about the Circa Corporation's operations here, then?
I can't really get into that. It hasn't been a very smooth operation. I shouldn't get into it.
Come on now, friend. Let me in your details.
No, it's common knowledge, so there's no harm in telling you. It's a tale of bad business. You see, Zerka Corporation staked their claim to this planet based on some very promising geological surveys. Unfortunately, that information was incorrect, and possibly even an attempt at sabotage by a rival company.
So, Circa Corporation set up a shop on the barren part.
Not totally barren. There were a few good years of mining, and limited operations are still in place. But the ore is flawed. It has peculiar properties. They've had to look at other forms of business.
What do you mean when you say the ore is peculiar?
Zerka Corporation has really tried to hide this, but it just seems that Tatooine metal is unfit for effective manufacturing. I would imagine that this outpost will eventually be abandoned. Nobody is making any money here. Of course, this rock may have been settled a few times, so look for some other company to get stuck with it.
What other forms of business are being looked at here?
Pursuits that appeal to the casual traveler. There are some fearsome native species that provide exciting hunting. There are also lengthy barren wastes that serve as fine swoop tracks. Attracting business has been slow, however.
Where should I look for opportunity?
It depends on what level of risk you want to take. You could ask at the Zerka office if any bounties need collecting. That's in Central Anchorhead. While you're at the office, ask for a hunting license so you can sell trophies to Faza in his lodge, just north of them. I suppose you could also take up swoop racing. Talk to the hut at the registration office by the track. That's in West Anchorhead. I can't say I know which of these jobs is the most dangerous. I stay away from all of them.
Okay. I'm looking for very specific things. Who should I ask?
That's not much information. Could you tell me more?
No, I'm sorry.
Then you're on your own. Ask around Anchorhead. Someone may be able to help you. I will answer as best I can. What will you need while on Tatooine?
Actually, I need to get going.
As you wish. If you need anything else, I'll be here.
Alright.
Uchua penki, tang ituama ji human ak ikatune, chi itakanki chana kilikon, chiwa aita kanki baba Hassan shan, no ba muri rati like kuka.
What do you have for sale?
Smilia, tingkuin kuka, patoga yak fuli kokala Gigi.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Ooh, there's all sorts of good stuff. Breathing masks. Let's do the energy shield. Yeah. Anything else I want? I'll buy one of these, buy one of these, buy one of these. Maybe I'll buy a assist shield as well. Okay. I think that's good.
Kolo dus Ivan Reput, Ikel Irimo,
What shipment are you talking about?
Udasta Shelfa, Udsta Kel Kis, Kolo dus da,
Wait, did he take his exit?
Papuelta, Kolo dus Ivan Reput, Ikel Irimo, Papuelta, Kolo dus Ivan Reput, Ikel Irimo, Dustadan Kelfa, Hoisidan Kelfa, Uden Tustlag Fandigo Kelfa, Hoisidan Kelfa, Vaninugan Kelfa, Papuelta, Kolo dus Ivan Reput, Ikel Irimo.
So we have a bunch of Gizuks around our ship. That's great. Anyone else to talk to? Ooh, a foot longer. I will take those. Alright, I guess there's no one else to talk to. So I guess we'll go into our Arrowhead. Or Anchorhead.
What can I do?
Let's level you guys up before we go. Okay. Auto level. You too. Yes. Okay.
What?
Miners. Okay. Oh. Okay. Miners.
Please, will you help me? I have nothing left.
What do you need? What's a star? I'll help if I
Oh,
can.
thank you. I don't have anywhere else to turn. If you're down and out on Tatooine, you're on your own. My husband was a hunter, killed out in the dunes. This raid plate is all I have left. Please, will you buy it? I don't need a handout. I just can't sell it to Faza without a license. Please, I'm worried about having it. They're so rare.
I wouldn't be able to sell it. I'm no hunter.
No? But you looked... I'm sorry, I thought you looked equipped like a hunter. Are you sure you're not going to be getting a license? I mean, you don't look like a farmer, and the only way to be allowed out of Anchorhead is to get a hunting license.
Where would I get a license? What's the cost?
Zerka Corporation sells them out of their office just south of here in the center of Anchorhead. That's where my husband got his. I think they charge 200 credits, but they've been known to make exceptions. Please, no one else will help.
Let's go back to my other questions.
Will you help after? I'll try to answer what I can.
What is this weird plate? Wire plate? Where did you get it?
It's the bone plate from the head of the desert raid. My husband was so proud when he found it. He had just started hunting. He said he felt sure the next hunt would bring in more, so we waited to sell this one. Then he never came back. Will you help after?
I want to ask where your husband's dead.
I still can't believe he's gone. What do you want to know?
Who was he? Tell me about him.
His name was Ward Fizark. He used to work in the mines, but they scaled back last year. He was new to hunting, but he was a good fighter. He used to be a soldier. We spent everything on his gear. After a few trips, he didn't come back. Guards say his sandcrawler crew found his body stripped of everything.
Any leads on who killed him?
Nobody saw anything, and most of the other hunters never even knew him. He had just started. I don't trust any of them. But those Gamorreans, they just laugh when they see me. I think they did it.
You aren't looking for vengeance?
It doesn't matter. There's no justice on Tatooine. I don't care what happens to them. I just need credits. I've got to think about my family, not those vicious pigs.
Let's talk about what to do with this plate.
Will you buy it? I can't sell it myself. They're worth more than 500 credits.
I can't buy it, but I think I'll take it and sell it for you.
I don't know. How could I be sure you would come back? Are you sure you can't buy it? Please.
Only choice you have, trust me.
I'm sorry, but I can't take that chance. Are you sure you can't buy it from me?
I can't afford to wait.
I don't know what to do then. We need the credits desperately. Could you get it? I could wait.
Can't buy it, but take it and sell it for you.
I don't know. How could I be sure? I'm sorry, but I don't know what.
I'm sorry to go cheaper, maybe.
Cheaper? Please, it's all I have. I need the credits. Can't you pay the 500?
Look, half is better than nothing, right?
No. Please.
I have to go now.
Please. Will no one help? We need the credits. We have nothing.
I'll come back.
Laboda ni winkis maktoma. Wanakun bes jingpa marulira. Tok jingbang non kik. Tok ninja mira rabes. Uba batu koji. Tong non bong shang yung yang. Tong katok smakdelia.
What's going on here? Who are you?
Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun ba marulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Rundi hatonga jihon kabi. Laboda ni winkis maktoma. Wanakun bes jingpa marulira. Tok jingbang non kik. Tok ninja mira rabes.
How can I help?
What do you want to speak to me?
Yes, I did. I wanted to speak to you about our mission and what lies ahead for us. It seems fate, or the Force, is driving us into a confrontation with the Dark Lord. You must prepare yourself for when we face Malak. The confrontation will be difficult for you. I remember how hard it was when I first faced Revan.
The tree killed Darth Revan?
It's true that due to my battle meditation, I was with the Jedi strike team that boarded Revan's ship. We did not kill Revan, however.
Killing Revan is what you're famous for.
Our mission was to capture Revan if possible. It was Malak who turned on his own master, firing upon Revan's ship while we were still on board it. It was his desire to kill us and his master both. Thankfully, we narrowly escaped the vessel as it exploded.
So Malak did your job for you.
As I said, we were there to capture Revan alive. The Jedi do not believe in killing their prisoners. No one deserves execution, no matter what their crimes. Remember that Revan and Malak were once great Jedi, heroes in every sense of the word. They demonstrate the danger of the dark side to us all. I'm sorry, we really shouldn't speak of this anymore. The memory of my confrontation with Revan is painful. Let's return to the mission, please.
Alright.
Achua pengti, yun patisa. Dicuba jikuta naga, kingbu mua mulira duana. Kimba ni chalora kun.
You have available for purchase.
Chiwi aita ka tong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna mulira. Tangi wama jikona. Tong kipa nonku nek abog. Ki mulira.
Let's go back.
Kakinja nawabagaon. Bagwa shank konti.
About the second corporation.
Chiwi aita ka tong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna mulira. Tangi wama. Kaki. Ki mulira.
I saw some stuff. Okay.
Can I help you? If this is about employment, I'm afraid all regular mining positions are full. And before you ask, we are also no longer selling hunting licenses.
I wanted to ask about the hunting license.
As I said, we are no longer selling them. There are too many people cavorting about outside the walls as it is.
Is there no way to get a license?
Well, normally we charge 200 credits, but I could make an exception if you agreed to perform a task for us. It's similar to hunting. The sand people are becoming a problem. They destroy our sand crawlers and kill our miners. One particular tribe is the worst. It's as if their chieftain has decided to wage war against us. I would like their attacks terminated. Bring me their gaffy sticks as proof. If you agree to do this, I'll give you a hunting license now and pay a bounty for each stick later. I'll give a bonus for the chieftains.
I don't want to do this.
Then you are free to leave the city just like everyone else. Zerka Corporation will welcome your eventual change of mind. Please feel free to enjoy the door behind you. Greetings again. As I said, we are no longer selling them.
Why would I need a license anyway?
We use them to ensure that only people judged fit by Zerka Corporation are allowed outside the city. We don't allow casual exploration because of legal concerns. Zerka Corporation takes no responsibility for loss of life on the dunes. It's just so we can keep track of people. No one leaves the city without a Zerka hunting license.
A lot of people leaving the city?
With the downturn in mining, people want any chance at credits they can get. Most wouldn't survive a day, let alone qualify as hunters. The last license issued before the ban was given to a woman named Marlena Venn. She'll do fine. She had a mean streak a parsec wide. She also paid double. Exceptions like this are rare, unless it suits the company to offer them. The sand people are becoming a problem. It's as if you agree to do this, I'll give you a...
I need to do this for me.
Excellent. Now, just so we understand each other, this is an enforceable contract. Zerka Corporation takes this very seriously. Here's your license, and a few directions. We believe one of their enclaves is in the far south of the Dune Sea. You might try following one of our sand crawlers. They're regularly attacked. I wouldn't mind you escorting them.
Okay.
Very good. Zerka Corporation looks forward to your future business.
Ah, that doesn't feel right.
La boda ni winki smack toma. Wana kun bes jingpa marulira. Tok jingbang non kek. Tok ninja mira rabes.
Is this about the circle one and the Sand People treated dead?
Yami just kuna jitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hadonga chihonkabi. Laboda ni winkis matoma. Wana kun bes chingpa ma rulira. Tok chingbang non kek. Tok ninja mira rabes. Kuyami just kuna jitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hadonga chihonkabi.
So the Sand People attack first.
Jawana bota ayuak tahonga chakanki dora. Kachi kuita hodonga. Topa da bungwalia gando do nano chuchut. Musha papampa. Pola wana chikne. Bamuli slemo poda wanga kun bes mulira rabes. Kuyami just kuna jitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hodonga chihonkabi. La boda ni winkis matoma. Wana kun bes chingpa ma rulira. Tok chingbang non kek. Tok ninja mira rabes.
Why doesn't anyone try to talk to them then?
Kuyami just kuna jitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hadonga chihonkabi. La boda ni winkis matoma. Wana kun bes chingpa ma rulira. Tok chingbang non kek. Tok ninja mira rabes. Kuyami just kuna jitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hadonga chihonkabi.
Who would have a capable droid?
La boda ni winkis matoma. Wana kun bes chingpa ma rulira. Tok chingbang non kek. Tok ninja mira rabes. Kuyami just kuna jitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hadonga chihonkabi. La boda ni winkis matoma. Wana kun bes chingpa ma rulira. Tok chingbang non kek. Tok ninja mira rabes.
Where would you get Rogue Sebastian?
Kuyami just kuna jitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hadonga chihonkabi. La boda ni winkis matoma. Wana kun bes chingpa ma rulira. Tok chingbang non kek. Tok ninja mira rabes.
Where would be the sound cloud you mentioned?
Kuyami just kuna jitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hadonga chihonkabi.
You're looking for it.
Kuyami just kuna jitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hadonga chihonkabi. La boda ni winkis matoma. Wana kun bes chingpa ma rulira. Tok chingbang non kek. Tok ninja mira rabes.
Okay.
You, please, have you reconsidered? I must sell this desert raid plate, but I have no license. Can you help? It's the bone plate from the... He said he felt sure the next time...
Let's talk about what to do with
Will you buy it?
Perhaps I will buy.
You will? Oh, thank you so much. Please, I know it's worth at least 500 credits.
What do you want here?
Thank you. I hope it is enough. You've been a great help. I appreciate it. My children will too.
What was that all about? Are you going soft on me?
Thank you for helping me, Swarm. It may not seem like such a great thing to you, but you're making a difference.
For whatever it means, may the Force be with you. You saved us.
Alright, we'll see what... Let's see what this plate will sell.
Abuelita, Colo Luz ni Van Webut, ni El Irimo, Udastal Shelfa, Udastal Keith, Colo Luz na,
I have something to sell you.
Abuelita, Colo Luz ni Van Webut, ni El Irimo, Udastal Shelfa, Udastal Keith, Colo Luz na,
Yes, I'll do that.
An kibyan ko lupino.
You have anything to sell or trade?
Abuelita, Colo Ivan Bebu, Nikel Irimo.
Okay.
Akupa Jekupa. Gino Mulira Kempaja, Kislimu Potuama.
Question if I could travel since I wasn't hunted for a moment.
Muchashak Pakat. Kieno no Namapaule Rachikun.
Looking for someone who knows his planet best.
Takom Juzdach Miki Grabarmogo. Kachi Ita Hodunga. Jedabadwana Nidibobo. Dong Nabungsha Nununya. Dong Patukashmak Talea.
How about the Jawas?
Muchashak Pakat. Kieno no Namapaule Rachikun. Takom Juzdach Miki Grabarmogo. Kachi Ita Hodunga.
We've seen some people with anything odd.
Muchashak Pakat. Kieno no Namapaule Rachikun. Takom Juzdach Miki Grabarmogo. Kachi Ita Hodunga. Jedabadwana Nidibobo. Dong Nabungsha Nununya. Dong Patukashmak Talea.
What kind of ruins are these? Where are they?
Muchashak Pakat. Kieno no Namapaule Rachikun. Takom Juzdach Miki Grabarmogo. Kachi Ita Hodunga. Jedabadwana Nidibobo. Dong Nabungsha Nununya. Dong Patukashmak Talea. Jedabadwana Nidibobo. Dong Nabungsha Nununya. Dong Patukashmak Talea.
What about 1 in 5? I'm sure you're very smart. I'm looking for something. Are you good scouts? Why don't you let him speak? I'll leave.
Get lost, Tenderfoot. I hunt desert raid. I don't babysit.
No, I just want to get it from the
Well, you sure know how to get on my good side. You're just trotting out banthapats, but thanks all the same.
for someone who knows the planet best.
You'll have to ask around. Comad Fortuna is a much more experienced hunter than I am. He hunts far from Anchorhead. The local Jawas are a good source of information, even if it is hard to understand them. It may cost you, though.
Oh, okay. They
Good
do.
hunting.
What can I do for you? Did my wife send you? This ain't about credits, is it?
Precious, you seem knowledgeable.
Well, of course, darling. Whatever Tanis Ven can do. You know, very few human females come to Tatooine. Ask your questions, please. Well, darling, old Tanis might be just what you need. Unless you mean the dunes. I suppose only the Sand People really know them. It's serious business. I'm sure I can help you through it.
Relax, little boy. Just answer my questions. Okay. What about you, girls?
Ciao baso, Gino Morirani Dubo, Tonking Ba, Noku Nexak.
Could I ask you about Tatooine?
Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chicha. Agi Inko Tune, Chunamuri Ra, Tangi Wama Jikona. Tonki Pa Noku Nek Abog, Chiwa Aita Kan Kicha na Jupornibo. Kun Muri Ra Slimo Poiwanga, Tangi Wama Ji, Human Act in Ikatune. Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chicha. Agi Inko Tune, Chunamuri Ra, Tangi Wama Jikona. Tonki Pa Noku Nek Abog, Chiwa Aita Kan Kicha na Jupornibo. Kun Muri Ra Slimo Poiwanga, Tangi Wama Ji, Human Act in Ikatune.
Alright, I'll have to get going.
Baba
Thank you.
Hassan Shan. Noba Muri Ra Jilai Kuka.
Huh. Well, let's see if we can talk to some of these people. Hello, Jawa. Sure.
Lord Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Taris alive. He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
Oh my. Okay.
Here it is!
like this poison sword. Oh, right. That way. Let's go this way. What's up, Estella?
How can I help? Yes, I suppose I can understand your curiosity, given the bond that connects us. Very well. I'll tell you a bit about myself. I was found to be strong with the Force at a young age, as most Padawans are. As a girl, I was given to the Order to be trained. When I joined the Order, I left my family on Tal Ravan, as all Padawans do. My family is still there, the last that I heard. I've had little contact with them, as it is discouraged.
Discouraged? Why?
Relationships with family members are fraught with powerful emotions. Such extremes are to be avoided. Anger and hate are the worst, but even love can lead to folly.
Do you miss your family at all?
Like all who join the Order, I've learned to embrace the life I've chosen. I had to let go of my attachments to my family.
I'm not going to go.
It can be a hard lesson to learn. I was not on good terms with all of my family, but I do remember missing my father terribly for a long time.
You and my father were close?
Very close. I was only a little girl when I left my family, but I still remember him fondly. He was kind and gentle and doted on me. My mother, however, was different. I was not on good terms with my mother. I was only a little girl when I left, but I was old enough to resent her and the way she treated me. She pushed my father into treasure hunting. I spent all my young life on ships, traveling from one false lead to the next. She whittled away my father's entire fortune, and I hated her for it. I think she was relieved to give me to the Jedi, but my father was heartbroken.
You never tried to get in touch with your father again?
A child is too young to understand the sacrifices that must be made. It's better if they have no contact with their family once they're removed. Once I was older, I realized the wisdom of this policy. A Jedi must do what is needed, personal desires notwithstanding. Love can only obscure and confuse the matter.
You sound very sad when you say that.
Even a Jedi cannot always control the feelings of the heart. We must do our best to guard against it, no matter what the cost. But some sacrifices are harder than others. I do not wish to discuss this anymore. I would rather return to our mission.
Fair enough. That's the kind of thing, huh?
So, Bastila, I heard a rumor that the Vulkars captured you without much of a struggle. It must be embarrassing to be bested by a handful of street thugs.
There were extenuating circumstances, and I can assure you, it took far more than a handful of Vulkars to subdue me.
Yeah, I'm sure there were 20 of them. I mean, 50, no, wait, 100.
Whatever you say. All I know is that if we had more Jedi like Bastila fighting against us in the Mandalorian Wars, my side might not have lost.
Bold talk from a broken-down mercenary who was serving at Davik's heel. I'd call you his pet cat hound. But they have enough loyalty not to turn on their masters.
Insults? Maybe if your master had trained your lightsaber to be as quick as your tongue, you could have escaped those Vulkars, you spoiled little Jedi princess.
I was not spoiled. I was given the same training as everyone else in the Order. You are nothing but... No, I must not do this. There is no emotion. There is peace.
That's the problem with you Jedi. Always chanting about peace and control. Never up for a good fight. Well, except for Revan, I guess.
Enough, Mandalorian. I won't rise to your bait anymore. The game is over. Let us continue on with what we were doing.
Oh my. Alright.
No one leaves Anchorhead without proper authorization.
Yeah, I thought proper authorization.
Well, let's see it. Come on.
Here's my headphones.
All right. I'll just scan that and you're off. I'll keep it on file, too. Good luck out there. You'll need it.
Alright, well, we got our hunting license, we learned some information, so I think it's a good time to call it. So next time, we'll explore more Tatooine, the sand dunes, and try to make peace with all the tribes of the desert. But until then, thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.